Two Chairs No Waiting, episode number 353, Coming Home for Christmas. Two Chairs No Waiting is brought to you each week by the fine folks over at Weaver's Department Store. Drop by weaversdepartmentstore.com for some great Mayberry Christmas shopping. You want to check it out? We got the calendar for 2016. We got Floyd's Barbershop sweatshirt. It's cold weather. You need a sweatshirt. Or if you don't like Floyd, head over and get a Property of Mayberry Union High Athletic Department sweatshirt or some of the other sweatshirts over there at weaversdepartmentstore.com. Two Chairs No Waiting is also brought to you by donations from listeners just like you. The executive producer of tonight's show are our patrons. I want to thank everybody who's donating through Patreon, I should say. I want to thank them, and I want to thank folks that have donated through PayPal and just any other ways you've helped support the show. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Alan Newsom, your host for Two Chairs No Waiting, and I have some big news for tonight. Breaking news. I wish I had that breaking news sound. I should have tried to find that. Breaking news here on the Two Chairs No Waiting podcast. Of course, most people aren't hearing it live, so you'll have had a day to think about this by the time the show actually comes out. But today, CBS, that's right, today, CBS themselves actually posted a press release, and the Andy Griffith Show Rerun Watchers Club posted over on their Facebook page. And you can go and check that out. If you head over to facebook.com/TAGSRWC, you'll be able to check it out. And here's what the Andy Griffith Show Rerun Watchers Club had to say. They said, big news from Mayberry today. Have you ever wondered what Aunt Bee's kerosene cucumbers look like in color? CBS announced today, Monday, Monday, the 23rd of November, 2015, that you will be able to find out on Christmas Day what those kerosene cucumbers look like when the network will air a special primetime event featuring both the Pickle Story and the Christmas Story episodes of the Andy Griffith Show in color for the first time. That's on Friday, December the 25th, Christmas Day, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and Pacific on the CBS television network. Mark your calendars and stay tuned for more details and likely for a lively debate among fans about the decision to make these two classic episodes available in color. No doubt about it, that's a pickle. That's right, folks. From the Rio Watchers Club themselves, we've gotten this amazing information, and you can go and check it out at their website. Because this is big news. If you go to facebook.com/TAGSRWC, you can check it out. Plus, you can see the picture there of Andy and Barney holding pickles that are actually green. They're actually green in the pictures. Okay, so only the pickles are colorized in the Real Watchers Club post, but it's there. So it did not take long. I mean, so far that post by the Real Watchers Club, let me look real quick, has had, at the time I'm recording this, over 57, almost 58,000 people have seen it. 3,700 people have liked the comment. It's had 1,700 shares. And let's see how many comments are on here right now, if I can get to the bottom of the comments list. There's almost 300 comments already, and it was only posted about 2 hours ago. So there's a lot of back and forth about this. There's people saying, let me quote some of them. Patrick, he says, why can't they leave well enough alone? Because they like the black and white episodes, and I do too. Let's see. My 2 cents, James says, he says, my 2 cents, I love both episodes, and in my opinion, it wouldn't matter to me if they were pink and blue as long as people are the same and the stories are unchanged. You can't beat the Andy Griffith Show. There's all kinds of comments in here, folks, about this stuff. Now, no matter how you feel about the colorization of old classic television shows, because, I mean, they've been doing this for a long time. And, you know, CBS for the last couple of years has been doing it with I Love Lucy. They've actually released several I Love Lucy episodes in prime time on television that have been colorized. And, you know, I've watched several of them. I watched I believe it was the one where Superman came to visit. I saw that one, and you know, it actually looks pretty good. You know, the colorized versions of them are not like when Ted Turner originally started doing this years ago. the colorization just wasn't quite right. It just didn't look right. But now they've actually gotten pretty good at it. It actually looks almost like an old color television show, that was already filmed in color. It's almost that good. It's a little grainy and stuff, I guess, maybe, but in general, it looks exactly like you would think it should. Now, CBS on their press release actually posted some stuff that actually showed what it looked like. One of the pictures, and if you're looking here at the podcast on video, I'm going to show a picture of it. There's a picture of the Pickle Story that they've actually colorized. Now, what they actually did was they took the seasons according to their press release. I'll read that to you in just a minute. But they took seasons 6, 7, and 8 and looked at the color, the way the color looked on those seasons, and they tried to match that color scheme, everything how it looked. They had tried to match that when they colorized these episodes. So when you look at this particular picture that's part of the press release, it actually looks pretty good. It looks like a photograph taken probably backstage by maybe a stage photographer of some type, and it's in color. All right, like I was telling you, no matter what your position is on whether you like them colorized or not, I believe this is really big for us as Andy Griffith Show fans, because for the first time in 55 years? 55 years since it aired, I should say. So 8 years? This will be brand new, quote, episodes of the Andy Griffith Show airing in prime time on CBS television. Folks, that's big. That is big. And, I particularly don't want to see the color versions of the show either. But there are a lot of people out there that will see a black and white episode of television and they'll immediately turn the channel. They don't even watch that, especially younger people. They don't want to see a black and white television show because that's old. That's not even my parents' TV show. That's my grandparents' TV show. They don't want to watch that. And my feeling, I guess, is the colorized versions of these 2 episodes will do nothing to harm, in my opinion, the Andy Griffith Show. It will only give us an opportunity to reach out to people who may not have ever watched these black and white versions of television. They might actually see these color versions, first time ever in color for these 2 episodes, and realize how good these shows really are. And that's my hope and desire, that they'll see these color episodes of the Andy Griffith Show, the colorized ones, and really fall in love with the show all over. Whether they may have watched it with their grandparents when they were young, or maybe their parents, but now they're going to see it in color, which they're going to enjoy more. And maybe we'll get more fans and more people really appreciating the Andy Griffith Show. Now, from a purist point of view, who loves the black and white shows, doesn't matter to me. Kind of like, who was it I was just telling you that said, I can't find that link, where he actually said he would love the episodes if they were pink and blue, as long as the same people were there. I have to agree with him. But for me, this is a real opportunity, I think, to just see. Have you ever dreamed or wished, because you've seen all 249 episodes of the Andy Griffith Show, plus the original pilot, plus the movie, plus Gomer Pyle and maybe RFD. You've seen almost all those. But have you ever wished that you'd just run across sometime an episode of the Andy Griffith Show that you had never seen? Never seen this episode. Where did this one come from? So this is not quite like that, but as I've thought about it, because I'd heard about this a little bit before it was announced, again, I don't like that they colorize the shows necessarily, but this is going to be like seeing something I have never seen before. It's going to be in color. It's going to be like a brand new episode of the Andy Griffith Show. And it's going to be in color, but I still have a DVD with the black and white black and white version of this. It doesn't go away. I saw one of the comments, which I'm sure is not what they meant, But it basically implied that they didn't want to watch the color episode because Barney wasn't on them. So I think they were just talking about color episodes of the Andy Griffith Show in general. But the implication was, because it was in this discussion of colorized episodes of the Andy Griffith Show, that because they colorized it, that they would take, it was almost like they were going to take Barney out of the episode because it had been colored. Don't worry, Barney's still going to be in there. It's going to be Opie and Barney and Andy and Aunt Bee and Ben Weaver on the Christmas Story, and Miss Ellie, she's going to be on there. They're all going to be there and in living color. Isn't it going to be neat to see the Christmas tree in color? That's going to be kind of cool, isn't it? And we've discussed those episodes so many times about Ben Weaver and stuff on the wall behind them. That's all still going to be there. You're going to see, if you watch and pay close attention, when Ben Weaver's looking through those jail cell bars and the camera spans up through there. If you watch the screen, you're going to see RS written on the wall. So that's Reggie Smith, the prop man. His initials are right there on the wall below the tic-tac-toe board that's also written on the wall. All that stuff's still going to be there. The nostalgia of that time period is still there. And I realize it's in color. And okay, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it in color. You could turn the color off on your TV, I suppose. But think about this too. Coming up this Christmas, we're all going to be able to sit down on Christmas night after all the presents have been open and everything, and we're getting another present, and this one's from CBS, because we'll all be able to sit there all across this country. Well, okay, 2 different times. You have the Central and Eastern times watching it together at 8 o'clock Eastern, and then the Mountain and Pacific time watching it at 8 o'clock their time. But you're going to be able to watch an episode of the Andy Griffith Show together all at once. 2 episodes, actually, an hour of Andy Griffith in prime time on national television. This is going to be great. This is going to be fun. We're all going to get to experience that together. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about having time. Now, we've had that with TV Land and stuff, but it came on at random times. This one's going to be a special event. This is an event for fans of the Andy Griffith Show to enjoy themselves and get together and watch a show. And you know what we might do? We might just have a get-together right here on the internet right after the episodes air, so that we can all get together and we can discuss it and talk about it. I might set up something so that we can do that. How about that? We can all get together and share our thoughts and what we thought about it, and do some kind of special episode of this podcast, perhaps, where we can hang out together and visit. Hey, it's this big event, and I think we ought to really enjoy it and talk it up. Tell all your friends when you're at work, hey, there's going to be a color episode of the Andy Griffith Show. They're going to colorize these episodes. If nothing else, we're going to have a lot of people talking about this. So, all right, let's move on over here, and I'll give you this information because this was the official press release from CBS. So let me get in here and read this with you so that we can share that information as well. Let me pull this up here. Because I think we need to hear exactly what CBS had to say. So here's what it says. It says, the Andy Griffith Show Christmas Special, a 1-hour special featuring 2 classic episodes of the series to be broadcast Friday, December 25th on CBS. The special will feature a newly colorized The Christmas Story and The Pickle Story, seamlessly combined. That's interesting. I wonder how they're going to do that. Brighten up the holidays with the Andy Griffith Show Christmas Special, a new 1-hour special featuring 2 newly colorized back-to-back episodes of the classic series to be broadcast Friday, December 25th at 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific Time on the CBS television network. The special features the heartwarming The Christmas Story and The Pickle Story, 2 episodes considered favorites by fans and the general public alike. Each is newly colorized to match as closely as possible to the later episodes of the series that were actually filmed and broadcast in color. The main titles and end credits of the 2 episodes are seamlessly combined into one set at the beginning and end of the hour with no interruption between episodes. This is going to be kind of cool, guys. You gotta start getting on board with me. The Christmas Story, originally broadcast December 19th, 1960, finds Andy and Barney planning a joyful holiday at home with friends and family, only to have the town Scrooge insist that Andy lock up one of the community's known moonshiners. With a prisoner in custody, either Barney or Andy will have to stand guard. If Andy cannot be home for Christmas, maybe Christmas can come to Andy. Okay. In the Pickle Story, originally broadcast on December the 18th, 1961, Aunt Bee whips up a batch of homemade pickles that leaves much to be desired in the way of taste. Not wanting to hurt her feelings, Andy and Barney secretly switch her pickles with the store-bought variety. Everyone raves, and Aunt Bee soon decides to enter a jar in the competition at the county fair, leaving Andy and Barney in a bit of a pickle. The Andy Griffith Show originally aired on CBS from October the 3rd, 1960 through September 16th, 1968, and has been seen in reruns, first on the network, CBS, and later in syndication and on various cable networks ever since. During its primetime run, it was one of TV's most popular programs, regularly finishing in Nelson's top 10, and was ranked as the nation's most popular program in its 8th and final season from 1967 to 68. The program stars Andy Griffith as Sheriff Andy Taylor and Don Knotts as his trusty yet bumbling deputy, Barney Fife. Ronnie Howard, child star, who went on to become the Academy Award-winning director and noted producer Ron Howard, appeared as Andy's son, Opie, and Frances Bavier as Andy's housekeeper, Aunt Bee. Eleanor Donahue appears in The Christmas Story as Andy's girlfriend, Eleanor Walker. All right, so there's a little bit more information that's on the press release. Here's you a chance to tweet about it. You can brighten up the holidays with the Andy Griffith Show Christmas special at CBS. They're encouraging you to tweet, go on Twitter and tweet about it. And there's information about contacts for the photo credits and stuff like that. So, folks, as I'm saying, this is a big, big news. So I hope your guys are going to enjoy it. Let me know how you think about this. You can head over and talk about it. We need to hear about all your comments because it's going to be a lot of fun getting ready. But again, I think we ought to do this and enjoy it. Start telling people about the Andy Griffith Show. It's going to be on Christmas Day on CBS at 8 o'clock Eastern time. That's huge news. I don't care how you look at this. It can't be bad for us, the fans of the Andy Griffith Show. So don't be going out there and bad-mouthing CBS because they're taking a classic and turning it into from black and white to color. Well, you can do that, but that won't help us. Be positive about it. Think of the good things. What's good? Maybe you can get some young people to watch the show with you. Maybe we can draw some new fans into the show. There are a lot of young people that still watch the Andy Griffith Show, but there's a lot that don't. There's a lot of people my age, and I'm not young, that are watching the show sometimes, but they still feel like it's old-fashioned. Maybe they'd like it better in color. So they're not planning on colorizing every episode. If you've seen how they've done Lucy, some of the episodes have been colorized, some haven't. I don't think they're going to go back and colorize every episode of the Andy Griffith Show, but wouldn't it be nice if they did events like this about once or twice a year? Wouldn't that be great? That's what they've done with Lucy. They started out with a Christmas episode. Then they had stuff back last April. They did another couple of episodes of I Love Lucy. So maybe we can look forward to that too. Let's hope so. Let's hope it gets really, really high ratings. The higher the ratings, the better chance we have to have more events where the Andy Griffith Show is in the spotlight. So, folks, I would love to hear your opinion on this. This is I don't know, it's a hard one because I know a lot of us love the black and white episodes and hate it when it went color. But you got to remember, this is not when it went color. These are black and white episodes that have been made to look just like the color episodes. So is it the same? Is it really the fact that it's black and white that we love so much? Or is the color the problem? I just don't know. We got a chance to find out come Christmas. So I realize it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm thankful and that CBS has given us this opportunity to just have a little bit of fun with the Andy Griffith Show and to see those pickles in color and see Opie's red hair and his shirt of many colors that he always wears, those stripes. We get to see what color the stripes actually are, maybe. But folks, this is going to be a great event for us all, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. All right, so I'd love to hear your opinion. You can give me a call at 888-684-8415. And you let me know what you think about it. Do you hate it? You don't even like me talking about them being in color? You won't even watch it in color. You turn your TV to black and white. You bought a black and white TV just so you don't have to watch color episodes of the Andy Griffith Show. Maybe that's true. And if you did, I'd love to hear that. So call me at 888-684-8415. You can email me at floyd@imayberry.com. But if you email me, I can't get across the irritation you have. So I want to hear it. Hear your voice. So, folks, I'd love to hear from you. Drop by twocairsnowaiting.com. Leave your comments there. And let us all hear what you think. Are you looking forward to it? I am. All right, folks, until next time, we'll see you right here on Two Chairs.